that's right. I'm taking over, baby. That's right. It's Wednesday, and it's my show today. I ain't fooling around, man, because I pulled the wires and rewired everything, and Hezokuai, he's tied up in the basement. Ain't nothing he can do about it. That's right. I showed him a thing or 3 or 4 or 22. I don't know, man, but he learned his lesson. Oh, yeah? Wait, what was that?
That's me, you bunghole.
Ah, crap!
Oh. I'm telling you, that kid, he's too much. Thank you, everyone, for joining me. Once again, it's Hump Day Wednesday. Let's go. Lessinator was first, number 1. Good morning, everybody. Good morning to you, sir. Donna Ray, hey, how's it going? My tiny chihuahua life is in the house. Yeah. Stephen Robertson, what's up, everybody? What's up to you? How goes it? Let's see. We got Maddie, what's up? Oh my goodness gracious me. Hello, everybody. Good morning. Welcome to the show on this beautiful Wednesday morning. And don't forget, later on today, we have the premiere episode of Ray and Mr. Thomas's new show. It's I got the thing right here for it. Hopefully my StreamYard cooperates with me today. There we go. So far, so good. All right, that's right. Today is the premiere of the Mr. Thomas and Ray show, the Hump Day R&R, 7 p.m. Eastern, 4 p.m. Pacific, and it's going to be on Ray's channel. It's going to be great stuff. Lots of fun, just watching funny videos, having a good time. It's a comedy show. It's not about frauditors unless they have a particularly funny frauditor video. Anything that's funny. Texas Tim, what's up? All right. So, oh man, it's wild. Summer was wild because it's like, it's still August. Well, I guess only for a few more days, but it's like, it got really hot and then, no, it's not. I mean, I'm not complaining about it because I work outside. There goes my gavel. I'm not complaining about it because I work outside, and this cooler weather we've been having is actually really nice. But it's just like, I thought we were going to have at least another week or 2 of hot. And no, it's just gone. But yesterday turned out being really cool because what happened, well, it was intense. But oh, by the way, I got my Jaws tickets, but they were supposed to send them to my phone, and I haven't gotten them yet, which is kind of scaring me, but whatever. For next week, Tuesday, we're all going to see Jaws. All right. Fun times. So I'm such a dork. Me and all of my kids, we all have matching Jaws t-shirts we're all going to wear to the movie on Tuesday. It's going to be great. Anyway, yeah, football's coming for real. No more preseason. I'm loving it. But so anyway, yesterday, work was great because it was nice out. And whenever it's nice out, I love my job because, I work outside. But right as I'm about to get off work, my phone starts chirping at me. And it turns out, hey, Lexi Ann, what's up? So my phone starts chirping at me. I check, I got a text message. It turns out that yesterday, and I knew about this, but I forgot the date. I forgot that it was yesterday. So they're like, reminder, today's the day to bring your little guy to school to meet his teacher and find out where his classroom is and get his desk set up and blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, I completely forgot that was today. So I came home from work and immediately I go to Mini House. I'm like, dude, we got to go to your school. He's like, my school? What the heck do I want to go there for? I don't start till next week. Like, no, today's the day. I forgot. So we went up there and he ended up loving it. He had fun. He loves his new teacher. And the great thing is the reason why. This is the thing. So we get there and they had this whole thing set up because, yesterday was the day for all the kids to come. So they had this whole thing set up where it was like a scavenger hunt. And if you find everything within the building that they want you to look for, and it's cool because, they go to school there. So they made it kind of easy. Like, oh, you have to show your parents where the library is. You have to show them where the gym is. You have to, like that kind of a thing. But after they did everything, then they get a coupon for a free ice cream at Culver's. So, all right, cool. They were all into it. So he was having fun doing that. And like meeting his teacher, turns out he walks into the classroom where his new teacher, he walks into the classroom and the first thing you see is a big Bears tapestry on the wall and a big Bears, the Bear logo. And it's like, oh, he's a Bears fan. This is great. And then he's got a bobblehead of the Sox, but he's in a Star Wars uniform. So it's like, okay, this guy's cool, So like he really liked his new teacher. And then at one point, I was so proud. I was so happy. Like I couldn't believe it. Because, there's, I don't know, 100 people there. It's just everybody out there to meet the kids and the teachers and the parents and everybody. And it's all over the place and blah, blah, blah. And chaos and chaos and chaos and da, da, da. But at one point, Minnie has this new teacher who he just met, went out of his way to take a minute with all the chaos and all the nuttiness that was going on, to pull Minnie has aside, like away from everybody else, so he could tell him, dude, I just want you to know that I'm already very impressed. You're the most polite fifth grader I've ever met in my life. And I was so happy when I heard, I'm like, wow, that's great. That's great. That means I'm doing a good job with that boy. All right. That's a good boy. We got Uncle Artie. Uncle Artie on Hump Day. Speaking of Hump Day, today is going to be the first episode of the Ray Ray and Mr. Thomas show. Mr. Thomas, what you got to say about tonight's show?
Well, all I can say about tonight's show is going to be fun. It's going to be crazy. And basically, we're going to make fun of the stupid.
That's what I'm talking about. You got 2 cents?
My 2 cents, I have $2.12. What do you want? You want to hear all of it?
No, just put it in the super chat. Or PayPal's even better. Cash App.
So we can now say we can now all say that we knew Mr. Thomas when he became famous, right? The fourth monkey has been revealed. He sees no one, hears no one, speaks to no one, and answers no questions. He just files complaints and records government monkeys in the course of their duties. Yep, he is a frauditor monkey.
All right. Anyway, what about this? Zap has News Now Voodoo do a rain dance and Zap has. So I think Uncle Artie's trying to tell us something. What do you think?
I think he wants to see his butt.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Everybody loves to watch my butt. Hit the music, guys. Let's do this right. My butt. Look at my butt. All right, man, yeah. I love that.
News Now Voodoo, you remember that talk we had off camera, right? About you behaving yourself?
Oh, you were serious about that?
Yeah, I was serious about that. I can slap you through the internet at any moment. So just watch it.
dagnabbit. I don't want to talk to this guy. I still owe him money.
You sure do.
You owe me money too.
you-
You owe me money too,
you-
buddy.
Yeah, you owe me money. You know what? Because if you still don't pay me my money, I'm gonna get that bear that ran off LIA and Leroy Truth the other day.
That thing was bigger than a house, man.
Man,
That's
that bear was worth all $12 we spent for him.
Seriously,
And you know-
man, that bear was foaming at the mouth. I remember I saw its eyes were glowing red. It was a scary monster.
Good. That means the bear was doing his job.
Yeah, well, scary,
That bear
man.
worked for us, News Now. That bear worked for us.
I'm telling you, that bear, that thing that must have actually, there was like 6 of them. And they were a gang, and they were all foaming at the mouth, and they had red eyes and rabies, and they were dripping.
You know, I
saliva.
said the other day in chat, there was actually a Chicago bear.
Let's sneeze. All right.
The Bears.
You
The
just
Bears.
take over for a minute, dang
The Pope. The Bears.
I guess his is
Just
allergic to. I guess his is allergic to bears.
I
mean,
guess so.
you
He must be
know,
really scared of
he
bears.
just started. He just started sneezing when you mentioned the word bear.
Yeah, he can barely handle it.
I don't know if that's a trick word. I wonder if you keep saying bear. I wonder if you keep sneezing.
It could be. Yeah, you never know. Of course, I've heard that sock puppets have a very strange relationship with large, hairy animals. So, it's bears in particular. So, it's one of those things.
Well, I don't consider heads as a large hairy animal.
I wasn't
I think
referring to Hez. I was referring.
Okay.
I was
I think
referring to you.
I think he's a large hairy man, but that has a voodoo doll. But hey,
that's true. And of course, everybody who has a voodoo doll knows that they have to watch it when they get around bears. So, what would happen if the voodoo doll and the bear got into it? I think the bear would win, right? I think a voodoo doll would make a pretty decent meal. But
I think that you should do. Head should do like a little bit when you have 3 of those bears and News Now Voodoo, almost like in a Little Red Riding Hood thing, but he's standing outside the 3 bears' house, frauding them. But they come after him and he just take off because they don't play that. They don't play that.
Well, but that's let's rewrite the 3 bears into the 3 frauditors. What do you think?
That may work.
Yeah, because one was really stupid, one was really loud, and the other one was just annoying enough. What do you think?
Well, it'll be kind of hard to pick which one to play which part.
Well, I didn't say you had to pick which one because they're all annoying and they're all stupid and they're all ugly. So anyway, hey Hez, you enjoying yourself over there?
Yeah, I was just waiting for the conversation to end, so I wouldn't have to interrupt.
We've rewritten the 3 bears. We have rewritten the 3 bears, solved frauditing, and apparently found the meaning of life while you were gone. So
I know. So anyway, while you guys were talking, I remembered something, and it just hit me now. Like, oh boy, that wasn't.
Sounds painful.
Yeah. Ow.
Did it hit you like a Mack truck?
No, it wasn't that hard.
Well, don't say it hit you like a bolt of lightning. That can happen around here.
Ah.
Happy dances can happen around here too.
Yeah. Ah, crap! Oh no, Uncle Artie wanted a tasing. Here we go, an amazing tasing. Ah! Ow. There.
There. Do you feel better now? You feel awake, alive, shocking?
Oh, I'm ready to go back to bed. Anyway, so I just realized something when you guys were talking. Like at the time that it happened, it was just a thing that happened. But now that I think about it, I'm like, oh, that might not be very good at all. So what happened was when we were at Jackson's school yesterday, meeting his teachers and everything, one of the like assistants, like teacher's assistants that was the teacher's assistant for the teacher he was with last year happens to be assigned to the teacher he's going to be with this year, the same lady. So she's like, "Oh, hey, this is great seeing you, Minnie Hez." And they were like talking, and he was telling her the whole story of his summer, and he was explaining how when he went to the beach. For those of you who've seen the beach video I made, we found this like structure that somebody built out of sticks and stones out there, and he was trying to describe it to her. So I have pictures of it that I took on my phone. Well, if you guys remember, I was out there filming the video with the voodoo doll while I was doing that. So she was curious what he was talking about. So I pulled up my phone and I pulled up the pictures and I started scrolling through. And I'm like, "Oh, yeah, see, there it is." And we showed her the wide shot of it. And then I swiped and showed the inside of it that I swiped. And I was like, "Oh, that's just my voodoo doll." And she's like,
Okay.
"Right." And then like I kind of chuckled and kept scrolling. But now I'm thinking about it like, wait a minute. What the heck is in this lady's head now?
Yeah,
Like,
I can hear that conversation at the teachers' conference. Yeah, his dad's got voodoo dolls. I don't know what's going on with that.
Yeah, oh, crap. Oops.
I don't know what he does right now.
Next thing you know, the teacher be pulling to the side as Mr. Hezekiah, do you deal in the black magic?
Right. Oh, no. Norm MacDonald sues News Out Voodoo for grave plagiarism and generally being a loser.
Oh, yeah. I've been stealing jokes from Norm, man. I got one. Check this out. It turns out that some really beautiful famous lady is getting divorced from her ugly husband because she realized that she's a really beautiful famous lady and he's her ugly husband.
So is this joke telling? So is this joke telling your life story?
No, man. That was sweet tea. You know what I'm saying? Woohoo!
Hey, did you guys hear about the voodoo doll who got his blood work back from the doctor and he found out his sugar was way too high? So he ran home to the kitchen and put the sugar down on the bottom shelf.
I don't get it.
I'm sure you don't.
No, why'd you laugh for that? That wasn't funny. My jokes are funny. More of the jokes I stole from Norm MacDonald. All right, here we go. O.J. Simpson did it. But that was Norm MacDonald's most famous joke.
Yeah, that's what got him fired from Saturday Night Live.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. What else did he say? Oh, yeah. This is a good one. A moth walked in, or flew in. There was a moth in a podiatrist's office.
And
he told him a bunch of stuff about his personal life. And the podiatrist didn't understand why he was telling him instead of a psychiatrist.
I done had leg cramps that was better than this.
yeah, me too. I think I had a nosebleed that was better than this one.
Okay, a guy was driving down the street and he saw a bunch of animals on the farm and he said, "Hey, do those animals remind you of anybody?" And the lady said, "No."
I'd rather run head first into a big wall than listen to this.
Yeah.
No, that's not.
Yeah, did you hear? Hey guys, I tell you about the time I was in Spain and I was talking about the nosebleed. I had a nosebleed and they called the doctor, but I didn't know they'd called the doctor. And this is in Spain in Madrid. And so when the doctor got there, I looked at him and said, "I wasn't expecting the Spanish in physician."
Okay.
No. I don't get it, man. They use cushions and soft pillows. Yeah. And a dish rack.
Have you noticed that the people in the chat is throwing tomatoes at you?
All right, I'm out of here.
I thought those were bricks.
Oh my goodness gracious me, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, women and children of all ages, welcome to the show on this beautiful Hump Day Wednesday, halfway through the week.
So Southwest Airlines pilot comes on and says, "Ladies and gentlemen, we're going to be flying 20,000 feet," which means they had 10,000 pairs of shoes on the plane.
Okay.
20,000 feet, shoes.
And I guess it's one of those jokes you had to be there.
Yeah, note to self.
Now you're getting the tomatoes in the chat. Hey, you guys really want to get mad?
Depends. Who depends who
I got a Moore video.
Oh, yeah, that'll do it.
We haven't covered Moores in a long time.
Or we could do a less video. What do you think? No, okay.
Right.
Never mind.
We can do a less video instead of a Moore video.
No, let's do a more video. I haven't been aggravated for several hours now.
Do you still have your feds right here? You still have that, right?
It's in Florida, yeah. It
Well,
was
I told you before, you can always go down to your local KFC, get a bucket, paint it a colored red, then put the little symbol and tassel on it, and put it on your head.
Yeah, those Moors are such squirrels.
There you go. The Moors. Yeah. But if I wear a KFC bucket, then people think I'm trying to impersonate Buckethead because I play guitar too,
Or that guy that always stands against the Prime Minister in Britain, Lord Buckethead. Have you ever seen him?
Oh,
he always runs for office against whoever the sitting Prime Minister is, and always gets his butt kicked. But he's funny. He's the official candidate of the official Monster Raving Loony Party, which is one of my favorite political parties.
I love it. Anyway, what's up, Mr. Thomas? I thought you were going to say something. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, video.
I didn't say anything.
All right. Right on, a video from Facts or Frauds, ladies and gentlemen. It's been a while since we've seen them. And what happened to my share screen? Oh, I didn't put it on screen. There you go. Add to stage. Let's hit it. All right.
Really the unrighteous and the unjust.
Yes, this is our attention. You got it, Ninty.
How to defend myself against the unruly, the unrighteous, and the unjust.
Yes, this is going to be a how-to on defending yourself against the unruly, unrighteous, and the unjust. Is that all, Ninty? Am I missing anything?
That's the Moors, isn't it?
Continue to try to violate the rights of indigenous people.
No. Stop there. You don't have those rights, Ninty. You are not indigenous.
A principle that I have stood for over 2 decades now. So this is me, plastered in the news once again, here to tell my side of the story, which should have been an option when on the news, when being talked about by several media outlets, who is supposed to get both sides of the story. So let me talk about my side of the story so you can get a full view of who Ninty L. Bay really is.
So let's show them who Ninty L. Bay really is.
We've never had anything compared with this, not at all. Just crazy.
Neighbors in the Piper Glen community say Ninty L. Bay moved into this foreclosed home on Kelly Woods Lane back in July, and they've been fighting to have her removed ever since.
The police have been called several times and have come out, and there's been some altercations.
The attorney who represents the Homeowners Association says L. Bay has been arrested at least 3 times for squatting in this house, and each time he says she just moves right back in. Experts on this type of crime say she's likely a member of the Sovereign Citizens Movement, a group that believes in common law and chooses to live in foreclosed, upscale homes like this one for a reason.
How many showings might that house have? maybe one a month, perhaps. And so the likelihood of getting caught quickly diminishes the bigger the house that you target.
Corey Flowers with the Greensboro Police Department travels around the country to educate other departments about these squatters. He says it's been a growing problem since 2008 during the recession, and it continues to be a problem because for squatters, the stakes are low.
The worst crime that she's committed, honestly, on the books is like a misdemeanor breaking and entering, a trespassing, which is also a misdemeanor. So, yeah, it's fairly frustrating.
Frustrating for law enforcement and neighbors.
It's like an embarrassment in a way, but hopefully it will be resolved very soon.
There are now security guards outside this house 24/7, and they've been instructed to call police if El Bay tries to come back.
A judge found Ninti El Bay guilty Tuesday night of breaking and entering and trespassing. Her case went to court after neighbors on Kellywood's Lane in South Charlotte complained that El Bay illegally moved into a foreclosed home, but she says she didn't commit any crime.
The statutes that were brought against me.
Yes, you did.
El Bay claims she's a member of the Moorish nation, but an assistant Grand Mufti of the Moorish Science Temple of America told us he's never met her.
Now, we may not agree with all the laws, but we strictly adhere to the laws, all the laws. If there's a legal process to obtain something, then we do that. If there's a legal process to obtain a traveling document, then we do that.
Sergeant Corey Flowers with the Greensboro Police Department told us what we saw unfold here in South Charlotte isn't unique to this city. He said over the years he saw many different cases where people claim religious affiliations and adopt the idea of sovereign citizenship.
They believe that banks can't own property, only human beings can own property. So a foreclosed house is just a serendipitous situation. As an abandoned house, we can enter it, we can begin taking care of it, and it becomes ours.
You dealing with any type of situation, it don't matter what they are charging you with. Once you claim your status, and that is your status establishes the jurisdiction of any matter in their corporate construct. Remember, it's a corporate construct, it's a court, it's a legal system which is not lawful. It's basically there for corporate purposes to make money off the people. And so everything is a commercial contract. Now that we know and we know better, we make them deal with just our status. We don't have to deal with secure party creditor, although I have, and you might see some of my information.
Secure party creditor equals having to pay the bills.
The main gist of where we are today, if you want to get out of any contract, any legal situation, because legal is corporate, it's blue, it's fake. The blue signature is fake. The black signature is dead. Any corporation that has charged you with anything or made a claim against you, you then have to come forward and invoke your powers. And your powers is in your status. Your status dictates jurisdiction. Them are the first two things that any court, any matter upon the land cannot go past that. Any judge, any state who's bringing a charge, the first two things they have to deal with is status and jurisdiction. They have to determine the status of the party and of the subject matter, and jurisdiction of the party and the subject matter. If they can't get past the status, they can't go nowhere else. That's where the case stops. That's why a lot of times Moors don't understand that they have already won the case.
A judge found Ninti El Bay guilty.
But they know you don't know, and you're not sure. You keep coming, you keep pulling for straws. You keep coming back into their courtroom and their jurisdiction when you already told them they don't have jurisdiction.
Thou art guilty.
But she made a good point. Once you tell the court that they don't have jurisdiction, that automatically means they don't. I mean, how could the court not understand that they can't do anything once you tell them that they don't have jurisdiction? That should be easy peasy.
Mm-hmm.
I was going to ask her if she wanted any dressing with her word salad.
No kidding. maybe a salad fork.
You know, people like this really, they really should be committed.
Seriously.
Committed to what?
They really should
They're
to
nutty.
to the nut farm or something. Because it's basically she go into a house, not even hers, it's foreclosed, squatting it, basically they like to put up a flag and claim it like it's a pirate, like they're pirates.
What I don't understand is like, and I've talked about this before, and I've had this discussion with some people, and it's like when they say, like, again, it goes back to with all of these guys, like, if you actually start to logically break down their arguments, the deeper you go, the more they fall apart. And it's like they don't even understand their own arguments. If everything is just a BS corporate thing by people trying to make money, and you don't participate in that because you're a sovereign citizen or you're more whatever, then why do you buy food? Why do you buy clothes?
Exactly.
Why do you go live in the woods and just survive? Nobody's stopping you. Go to Montana. You can live there forever and no one will find you.
And they say they don't contract with I guess the government or anything. They don't contract, but they sure would keep exactly. Or better yet, they'll show keep a government ID when they go to a weed dispensary.
Yeah, there you go. Sure enough.
I mean, and then again, think about it like this. They say they don't contract with anybody. Okay, let's see what happens if you call 911 and say that your place is on fire. 911 say, "Oh, I'm sorry, we don't contract with you." How would that sound?
Yeah. But then, yeah, there you go. Your house is on fire. Well, we can't put it out because you don't contract with the state. So sorry.
Right. Remember, you don't contract with us, right?
Right.
Two can play that game, but that's not actually gonna happen.
You remember there was this crazy lady a while back. What was her name? Tracy something. Tracy L.
They're all LA.
Yeah, they're all LA, but this was Tracy Gale something.
Okay.
And there was this. She was doing some online instruction about how to not be contractor or something. The cops walk in and arrested her right then and there. And I thought it was just hysterically funny. I mean, it was great.
Is that the same lady every time she goes somewhere? She tells you to rise and stand.
Yeah, I think that was her.
Queen.
Probably.
They're all the queen. And see, that's the thing that's great about the Moors. Like every single one of them, every man is the king of Morocco, and every woman is the queen of Morocco. I would love them to actually go to Morocco and actually go to the real king and tell him that.
Yeah, I don't think King Hassan would be real happy about that.
Not at all. No. Oh,
and
man.
I love when they tell the police, "We are in the land of Morocco." We are really. I thought this. No, one officer. Really, I thought this was Jersey.
I was looking at the comments under this video we're watching right now, and one of the people pointed out that, like, even if their claim is true about when the Moroccans first came over here, way before the settlers came here, it was still 14,000 years after the Native Americans came here. Therefore, they're not the indigenous people. The indigenous people were already here for over 1,000 years before the Moors showed up.
Right. I mean, whoever sold them these bitter goods,
Mm-hmm.
That's what they need to be mad at.
Well, that's one of the things that I think, like, after, covering these people for so long, for like 3-4 years, however long I've been in this now, the biggest thing that I think I found is the difference between, like, all of them fall under the sovereign citizen umbrella. It's just to what extent and on what level. And you got the sovereigns, you got the Moors, and you got the Frauditors. And the frauditors, like Schrodinger's cat always used to say, they're like the sovereign citizens light, right? Because it's all about the amount that they believe in the nonsense, right? Like there are sovcits, we've seen it, that will literally kill or be willing to die over their beliefs. Moors too. So like they're really into it. And then your average frauditors, the cops show up and they say, "Are you going to arrest me if I don't leave?" "Yes." "Okay, bye." And then they leave because they're not, like they don't really believe in it. They're just trying to get paid. They don't care,
Exactly.
which in a way I almost respect that more because it's like, yeah, they're scumbags, but at least they know that they're just scumbags and they're just doing their thing, And they're not
And
trying to
then
actually hurt people physically, just emotionally, or maybe pepper
and
spray. Yeah, I guess then you bet. Never mind, because I like Kootenai County Press, like shooting people. Yeah, they're evil too. Never mind.
Yeah, he was pretty evil.
FAP was spray praying old gentlemen, old people, and everything.
Yeah, yeah. So
yeah, Kootenai County Press, that was pretty bad. That whole situation was pretty bad.
Yeah,
that guy was crazy.
But yeah. So never mind. They all suck. The point I was trying to make ultimately is that with the Moors and with the Sovcits, it's like there's somebody who's selling them this idea, and when they get busted, instead of getting mad at the con man that took their money to buy all of this fake nonsense that isn't real, instead they get mad at the cops for busting them. And it's completely backwards. While with frauditors, they pretty much know that this is just some nonsense they saw online, but they see it as an easy way to make money.
See, but my question is, when they say the Moors, when they go into like what we just saw in the video, go into these big luxury houses and take claim to it. My question is, how do they actually get into these houses?
I don't know, they break in. Anyone can break into a house. If these folks did nothing, you'd have no content. Nah, you probably are new here and don't really know my channel. I got a lot of videos, and not all of them are about that. That's just the primary thing that I focus on at the moment, because, like I said, I'm a journalist working on a news story using my First Amendment freedom of speech and freedom of press to work on a story about frauditors and sovereign citizens and more. So that's my right as an American. So if you don't like it, move to North Korea.
That's the way to put it.
That's the way to put it. There you go. So anyway, let's get back to the video and watch some more of this craziness.
So your actions cannot contradict what you have already said on the record, because if it does, it nullifies what your special presentation already told them. This is the thing that we have been struggling with, because we in fear that they're going to come and get us. You have to remove fear. You have to remove all doubt. You have to know, and you have to stand in who you are. That is your saving grace. That's what saved me. If anybody knows my story, you know how many times they came for me, how many times they locked me up, how many times they tried to put me up under the jail. All because of, and I hadn't done nothing wrong, because I knew it was bogus. I knew it was BS because I know real estate. But had I not known, they would have put me up under the jail.
A judge found Ninti Elbey
guilty.
I'm guilty. And then I was ready for them 5 years into studying regarding my status and regarding standing in the court, and used to smashing rogue police officers on the stand. That was my thing. That was a fun thing for me to do. But then I got tired of that, because then I started seeing the game, and I started seeing it was all fraud. So I'm not agreeing to nothing. So then I started playing it. I was just started going back there to see how I can play the game with them. Make them bow down. Maybe I'm guilty. Just by a few words. The whole line of district attorneys turn their head the other way. It's like a hidden language, and you have to know when you have won.
But it didn't get you off the charges. See, 2007, you were found guilty. And what about that lawsuit you were suing for $101 million? Oh, look at that. Dismissed as frivolous. Right, Ninty. Frivolous. What do you have to say now?
And as far as this sovereign citizen crap, Aborigines and Aboriginals, Imperial Moors, indigenous inhabitants cannot be citizens of the United States Corporation. Not even if they tried. Sovereign citizen is a corporate construct, a misnomer, like black, the term made up by government ops, COINTELPRO.
Sure, Ninty. Everybody's a COINTEL and op if they're just calling out your nonsense. Okay.
Ninty L. Bay is a certified master mortgage underwriter, just one of the many professional licenses that I hold. I also got a call from a brother who met with the UN, and they clearly told him that they do not honor anything from the Moors. Yes, they don't honor anything from the Moors. So I need to know what's going on, because these folks that's going around saying that they're judges, injuring people, using them for their own agenda to file liens on the service corporation, because that's a strategy. Just want to make a name for themselves. Wow. Unbeknownst new Moors are being injured. And I need for Light to Jury Bay to stand down and stop putting Moors in jeopardy, in harm's way, telling them to go file liens on all of these individuals and service corporations, because she cannot help them when they get caught up, injured, or even killed. These people came into my house. They're not playing. You can't play with that.
You can't fix stupid.
Hi. Well, that's just about it. So, thanks for watching. And we'll see you again real soon.
And thanks for hanging out with us on Facts or Frauds. Make sure you hit the thumbs up button, you're subscribed, and ring that bell. Also, leave a comment in the comment section. Tell me what you think.
Actually, I wish you could see the studio floor right now. There's nowhere more fascinating after a show. Everyone's so busy. Like bees or white Anglo-Saxon Protestants.
And a huge thank you to all of our Facts or Frauds channel members.
Ladies and gentlemen, round of applause for Facts or Frauds.
You know, people like that yet, deserve to be made fun of and laughed at. They really do. I'm like, they really do. I mean, she said they came into her house. That's not your house.
Not her house. That's the problem.
It's not your house. That's the whole thing. And say the guy met with the UN. I'm like, do you really think the UN have time for you?
Yeah, no,
Well,
they got
right
now.
The UN might need a good laugh that day, but other than that,
they're a little busy right now. They don't got time to worry about some random woman who's trying to live on property that's not hers. Like, you need to drop what you're doing. Stop trying to distribute food in Gaza. Forget all that. Come over here and work on my case that allows me to go into a house that I don't own and live there full time.
Exactly. And they're not paying one dime for it. And then they still saying, I'm not a U.S. citizen. I'm like, you better be careful saying that right now, because they're picking up people. That's all you have to say. And they'll pick you up.
But like this idea.
Then they really could go to Morocco then.
Yeah, deport them to Morocco. I support the idea of taking all the Moors and deporting them to Morocco and see how that works out for them.
Exactly. See how well that work out for them.
I think they would be asking to come back pretty quick.
Right. Yeah. The Moroccan government would be like, "You're not a Moor, you're an idiot." But I was born in the United States. That makes me a Moroccan. What?
No, that makes you someone
An
born in the
idiot.
United States who's an idiot.
Oh man.
What's that? Hey, I'm looking at a comment from Nerd Girls Gen Wars. She says she actually have a new avatar based on that I called her a goth version of Velma from Scooby Doo.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't. I mean, you know, if you actually look at it, Velma. You know, this may sound kind of crazy, but Velma was actually more attractive than Daphne.
Right on. That's what kids these days, they call that a hear me out.
Yeah,
Hear me out.
just
hear me out.
Just hear me out.
Now, just hear me out. Just hear me out. Just hear me out. Just hear me out. I'm right.
Betty
You're wrong.
instead of
I'm a
Wilma.
founder, and I know everything. And you don't know everything. So hear me out. Hear me out. Hear me out.
Right. Yeah, that's like Betty instead of Wilma, right?
Exactly.
Yes. They wouldn't get into Morocco. Yes. Mr. Thomas has a type. All right.
Now, you know, we can always get into, instead of Betty versus Veronica, I mean, we can always get into the whole debate about, you know, Jennifer versus Bailey, if you were a WKRP fan.
Ah, there you go. Yeah.
I was always a Bailey guy myself.
Yep. Absolutely, positively.
Or better yet, you know, or better yet, in David E. Person's case, Lucy versus Ethel.
There you go. What the hell? Anyway, listen
about that.
I'll tell you what. If you watch the old Three Stooges stuff from like the 30s that had Lucy in it, she was a dish when she was young.
Yeah, she was pretty when she was. Yeah, you're right.
Absolutely.
She was.
But then let's see. Wait, what are we talking about?
The Moors.
How did we go from the Moorish temple and the idiot sovereign citizens to who's sexier, Daphne or Velma?
I don't know. I was just reading a comment from Nard Girl. That's what that's what made me jump up there. I apologize for that. I'm sorry.
Hello, Scooby Doo. We can always talk about Scooby Doo.
See, Lessinator knows what's up. Betty is way hotter than Wilma. Barney had it good.
Yeah, Barney did have it good. One of Wilma's biggest problems was she had to put up with Fred.
Yeah, that's true.
Okay, but let me ask you just this one thing before we move on. Which one of Jack's roommates for Three's Company?
Ooh, I don't know. That's a good question. I don't know.
We're always kind of just, I don't know, just like the dim-witted blonde, you know?
Yeah.
Well, they had that last one that was actually a nurse that had a brain.
Yeah, that one. Yeah, I liked her. That's probably my favorite one of that bunch. But that was Slim Pickens.
Jack was supposed to. Oh, what the heck? What was her name? The other one, the brunette.
George Stewart.
Janet.
Janet.
Yeah.
Not the actress. Yeah. Jack was always supposed to hook up with Janet. That was like the ultimate plan for the way the show to end. It always was that those two would hook up. Then when the show got canceled, I don't know if you guys remember, there was actually a spin-off of Three's Company where Jack finally opened his own restaurant where he was.
I remember that. Yeah, vaguely. Yeah, I do remember that.
Yeah.
He was supposed to be married to Janet, but Joyce DeWitt didn't want to do that show. So they wrote in this character in the last couple episodes of Three's Company where he meets this girl, falls in love, and moves out to get married to her. And so she plays his wife. But originally, the idea was supposed to be that him and Janet fell in love, got married, and then that would lead directly into the spinoff show where it was Jack and Janet, and he owned his own restaurant.
Oh, see, you learn something new every day.
Well, see, for those of us who are over the age of 5, we remembered that.
That's right. Zap yourself. You afraid to have me up there? I don't know, man. Hold on.
But yeah, I didn't mean to sidetrack the show because I know we was talking about the Moors and everything. I didn't mean to sidetrack.
Oh, we're having fun, man. There's nothing wrong with that. It's Wednesday, and you are coming back later on tonight, aren't you?
Yes, I am. 7
All right,
o'clock.
man.
7
Oh,
o'clock.
you might
What is
mention
it?
the new name of the channel.
Oh yeah, it's Hump Day R&R.
No, I mean, Ray's renamed her channel, right?
I think she did. Yes, she did. She called it Robin Ray.
Okay. People should know that so that they can find it.
I think someone had the link. I guess I could get it. Hold on. Oh, wait, I got a super chat. I'm just trying to pretend I don't. Hey, look, check it out. There it is. The Hump Day R&R. Wednesdays at 7 Eastern, 4 Pacific. Mr. Thomas and Ray.
That rhymes. Mr. Thomas and Ray, they're going to talk on Hump Day. Hey.
And this is a show. This is something that we've been working on for a couple of weeks now, for a few weeks now. Did we run them off?
Give us tell us what's the show going to be like? What are you going to do?
Well, we mostly gonna be looking at like shorts and everything, like crazy shorts and just having fun. It's basically get away from we still gonna look at frauditor videos and even police body cam videos, but they have to be crazy, crazy and fun, something
Okay, well, you said
crazy
you're
to
going to be
happen.
looking at shorts. So what if you're going to be looking at shorts? What if somebody wears some long pants? What happens?
I have no idea. But
Anyway.
it's just gonna be crazy videos, something different. That's what we're gonna be doing.
No,
I love it. Different and fun. Uncle Artie for $2 says, zap yourself. No. You know what? I'll zap you. How about that, Uncle Artie?
Oh, this will be good. Get him.
Yeah. This will teach you a lesson trying to make me zap myself. This is what you get. There you go. Ah!
Wow, did that hurt?
Yeah,
It was real painful when you got zapped like that.
He's trying to take revenge. He's trying to take over the show. No!
Uh-oh. Watch out. This could be
What are we
trouble.
going to do? Oh, no. What's this? Wait, what?
I hate you.
Oh, that's mean. Saying he hates me. Oh.
Hey, is baby up yet?
I don't know. Let me see. Hold on.
Hi, baby. I'm great. How you doing?
I'm good. How are you, Mr. Thomas? I'm excited to see your show later.
But it's gonna, how you doing, baby? It's gonna be, very fun. I hope you, be able to join us tonight.
Maybe. We'll see. It'll be fun if I can.
Hey, baby.
My shoebox.
Baby, you want to have some fun abusing your dad? Okay, well, let's be real nice to him and get him up on screen and then zap him hard. And then I'll next him.
Daddy! What do you want, you Hoover vacuum cleaner? Hunk of Horatio Alger? I don't know. What? The heck is he talking about? I'm trying to come up with an insult that's clever, but I'm not, so I can't. What? Just shut up and tell me, what do you want? Mr. Parsons has a gift for you. What? Mr. Parsons? He'd never give me a gift unless it was a smack or a tasing. Then
Well, okay, let's do both. I like that. Let's do both.
What? No! I got tricked again! Ow! Ding dong, ding
Just remember, I can nut slap you anywhere, anytime. News now. So.
no.
You would think that anytime baby asks him to come on screen, that's gonna happen. He's just like the Wile E. Coyote. When he keeps ordering stuff from Acme and it blow up in his face, so let's keep doing it.
Wait a minute, man. Are you saying that this is gonna happen every time?
Basically, I'm like, have you noticed that this always happens?
No.
I mean, you fall for it every time.
Yeah, I mean, come on. You think you get after about the 150th time, you'd get the idea.
What, dude? I'm a frauditor. You think after 1,000 fraudits at a library, they'll realize they're gonna get trespassed every time? They never do. You would think that after auditing 100,000 DMVs, they'd realize that people don't like being filmed. They never do. They don't learn, and neither do I. I'm a First Amendment auditor. I am the Frauditor Supreme. Yes.
I thought News Now Dumbass was the Frauditor Supreme. You just insulted News Now Dumbass. Wait till he hears about this.
Oh, no. Not the fearless leader. No. Never mind. All right, goodbye.
Too late now. You did it, and you did it. We've got a record. We have video.
Crap. Ladies and gentlemen, we're in trouble now.
This is Kurt
boy.
Snerdley, illegal lawyer for Uncle Artie's Barn Girl Stupidity. Hezokuai, I am suing you because you're violating News Now Voodoo's rights and lefts, and I'm going to tase you.
But no, you can't do that, Turd Snerdley.
Sure I can.
I don't like it. No. Oh, crap.
That's a legal retort, and you deserved it. I'm better than the YMCA lawyer. Ha ha!
Yes.
YMCA, we're gonna argue at the YMCA. We've got a judge down at the YMCA.
Yeah. Turd. How's our lawsuit going, man? Are we gonna win or what? I need like $75 trillion.
We're going to win because we're filing against Parsons and Thomas. and because Hez decides that he's going to keep violating your rights, that jerk's going down.
That's right. You guys think
Okay,
you're
well, guys, I'm going to countersue because I'm going to countersue you guys for being stupid.
I'm going to countersue you for countersuing us because you're being a double duty head.
Yeah.
Well, I have the right to be a double duty head, but see, you're being a triple duty head, and that exceeds the double duty head maximum, so you're going to get sued.
That's a quadruple poop.
That law was overturned by the statutes of Sovtards versus America.
That's right.
It's kind of look at that. Voodoo is the only person that's making sense.
Wait, what?
Well, of course, there's the case. There's always the
I'll
case.
be making dollars off of you guys when you lose.
Yeah, but there's always. Hey, we've got the precedent case of really stupid news now versus really, really stupid news now, and they both lost. And that's what. So we got you. We're gonna win.
Just remember, man. If it don't make dollars, it don't make sense. Yeah, see, he knows. Yeah, you guys are in trouble now. Is my lawyer?
You're going to be working the hot dog stands at the local strip club once we're done with you just to pay us back.
Yeah, that's right. That's right. I like hot dogs, man, with cheese and butter and some ketchup. Yeah.
All
It's
I
like
know is
pineapple
that
pizza.
all I know is that News Now Voodoo needs to have my money. I'm coming to repossess his cameras.
No, my cameras. These are imported from Australia, man.
And I'm going to repossess his press pass.
Huh?
I'm going to repossess your press pass.
Oh, yeah, well, News Now Voodoo is going to be taking Ray Ray away from all of you. He's a pimp, you're a simp.
Oh, yeah. You're a simp. I'm a pimp. I've been eating all the shrimp. Everybody knows. That's how it goes. Because I'm the Frauditor Supreme. Yeah, that's right. The dark one isn't here. So, haha. Yeah, he's back.
But I'm suing him individually.
Yeah, we're going to sue him. It's going to be difficult because we got to get past Black Art Night, but we'll do it. Yeah. What? You're clapping?
I'm going to subpoena him to testify against everybody.
Chaos is beginning to ensue. There's chili dogs, yeah. That's what I'm talking about. Chili Castro, walking his dog. That's great stuff, man. Yep.
Well, Chili DeCastro's getting legal advice off of me instead of that bozo YMCA.
Hey, I would like to quote Blue Swede at this time. If I may quote the famous case of Blue Swede versus Blue Swede. Ooga shaka, ooga, ooga, ooga shaka, ooga, ooga, ooga shaka. That's my legal argument.
This feeling deep inside of me.
No, that song's from hell.
Oh, no, yeah, wait, I wrote a new one yesterday. I don't know if you heard this song. This is a great song. It goes like this. Do, 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 do. I don't remember what day it was. I can't remember what time it was. All I know is that I took a poo, and maybe I'll poo in your shoe, 'cause I like to poo today more than yesterday, but not as much as tomorrow. Or today. What?
Hey, do you see that wire down there next to you that says hot wire? Why don't you touch that? Touch that for me. It'll be a shocking experience.
That was foreboding. I don't like that.
Wow, the aliens are here.
You need to touch that hot wire. Hurry up. Go ahead.
What the heck? That hurt, man. Come on. Oh, crap. Why are you doing this, man? I thought you were on my side.
You can't trust lawyers.
Oh, no, that's right. You're a lawyer. Oh, crap.
Mr. Thomas paid me a retainer fee of $25 to have him shock you.
Hey, Thirdly, what about that? What about that $35 I paid you to not take money from Mr. Thomas?
Nope. It was already overruled by what do you want to call it? Yeah, News Now Voodoo, because he's got me on retainer to sue everybody.
Yeah, that's right. See, that's what's good about a lawyer that's impartial, is that he takes money from anybody that's willing to give it to him. Yeah.
Gimme.
Yeah, see, he knows.
Yeah, well, guess what, News Now? No lawsuit on the planet can stop me from knowing how to net slap you.
No, don't do that. No. Ow!
I'm suing for emotional damages. I didn't need to see that because I might not get paid if he gets
prove I did that
out of existence.
Just
can
remember,
you prove? Yeah, but can you prove I did it?
It makes me sad that cops are bad. Yeah, so there. What are you gonna do about it?
Hey! That just adds more trillions to the damages you're doing. You're just owing me more money.
And a gavel. So look out. And a globe.
Gavel this! Hey, get out of here, bird, you son of a... Get out of here, turd. Man, turd just wanted to talk to News Now Voodoo. What's up with that, man? What you shocking me for, jerk?
You know why? Hey, you guys know why the French eat snails?
Because they're slow.
Yeah, they don't like fast food.
They kind of wrote itself.
Hey, Sirloin, what's up? Nightmares Adventures is here. P. Barnes, of course. Whirlpool Johnson. All right, what's up? Let's see. Who else did I not say hello to earlier? Nightmares Adventures. Parson, of course, is here. Leland Squirrels. All right. Texas Tim. Is anyone else that I missed? Hello and welcome to the show. Anyway, holy crap, Hammer Sandwich. It's Wednesday. And don't forget, once again, ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Thomas, tonight he's going to have his first episode of his new show, Hump Day R&R, where his co-hosts are Ray and him and Ray or whichever. And that's right. It's going to be on Ray's channel. I got to drop the link. Hold on. Let me get my... StreamYard is actually cooperating with me so far today, so that's a plus.
And I have a question for you, Hez. Yeah. What is this dance battle that you have going on with NCR with the flamingo dance and the happy dance?
I don't know, man. I'm gonna have to...
He mentioned that last night on a live stream.
See, we need to actually do something like that because there was I had a dance off with Uncle Artie, and I've had a dance off with Katie Zed. So maybe it's time to add NCR to the mix. Yeah.
There we go. And just remember, guys.
I still want that dance off, you bozo.
Just remember, guys, if you're not confused, then you don't know what's going on.
I love that. Anyway, there's the link to the channel, Robin Ray, where they're going to have the Robin Ray show, the Hump Day R&R tonight. What?
Oh, I'm sorry.
You talking about a Robin Ray? Well, I still love Donna Ray. Woohoo!
Ladies and gentlemen, that previous moment of silence was offered as a service to our hearing impaired listeners.
Huh? What?
Yeah, what?
What?
All righty. So that being said, ladies and gentlemen, what do you guys think about this moron that we covered this morning? Uncle Artie, we didn't hear your opinion on it. That idiot.
Yeah, well, she's an indigenous idiot from the country of Moronica.
Moronica.
That's true. Right. They're all more, if they're named Ron, then you don't want any more Rons. So
we got enough Rons, like Ron Weasley and
no more Rons.
Ron Weasley, bozo. He got her mind me knocked up, mother sucker, and jerkified and everything else. Yeah.
Yeah, what he said.
Yeah, I'm telling you. So no more Rons. That's right. Ron Howard, Ron Weasley.
Notice how they're all redheads. They're soulless gingers.
No more Ron, doobie doo, Ron. No more Rons will doobie, Ron. No more Rons, no more Rons, especially Moorish morons.
Holy crap.
Yeah, but don't. Well, that means you can't iron your shirts and laundry with irons.
But you're going to have to get morons.
That's right. No more irons. That's another.
Irony can be pretty ironic sometimes. Wasn't that bad?
Oh, yes. Here we go.
You got to give it to David E. Person. I'm like, he could just come up with something right off, right on spot. But did you also know that David E. Persons was one of the original passengers on the Spirit of '76?
Wow, that's wild.
He's
That was
known as the
they're
Minor
called head jokes.
49er.
They're
He was
called head
born
jokes.
in 1849.
yeah, one of the original coal miners.
Yeah,
He
they're called
was
they're
the
called
original
hat jokes
Southern
though, because
founder.
they're called hat jokes because I keep coming with them off the top of my head. You see me?
Hey, what was it like fighting in the Civil War?
I don't know. Ask Mr. Thomas. He had diapers there.
Actually, you was there. I wasn't even thought of.
Yeah,
I'm
but
like,
he
you
was
been.
too old to be drafted back then.
His great grandpappy wasn't born yet.
That's probably true. Yeah, I remember his great grandpappy. Nice guy.
So,
So how was jumping Jehoshaphat and the 7 dwarves at the time back then? Yeah.
Well, jumping Jehoshaphat jumped so much he became Jehoshaphat skinny.
But did Jehovah witness it?
Yeah, but there were the Jehovah's Witnesses. But Jehovah witnessed it, but there weren't any places to go stand in front of somebody's front door, so they couldn't tell anybody.
what is happening?
Oh, Hez, in case you're wondering, you might want to write down 7:02 is when you lost control of the show. Just thought you might want to know that.
Is that why you don't have me up very often, you jerk?
No, man, I'm too busy not having you up here. Ah!
I took over. Ha ha. Show's mine now. Try to take the bar over? Well, I took your show over. It's all mine. What are you going to do about it, huh? Huh? You can't do nothing.
I can't believe he did something that shocking.
It tickles. Hey, it's better than the night I had sex the other year. Yeah.
Years ago, I did that one time. Oh my goodness. It's always a blast hanging out with you guys. What, are you kidding me? This is fun.
It is. It is a blast because David E. Person actually experienced the blast that started the Civil War.
Whoa! Holy crap, Hammer!
I thought it was the shot. I thought he was the one that did that first shot that was heard around the world with the Revolutionary Evolution War. Way back
Revolutionary
when.
War.
Yeah, one thing I have learned in my many years is that you should never brush your teeth with your left hand. You should use a toothbrush.
Yeah, there you go.
That would explain who's now Voodoo's face.
Yes, it would.
His teeth. Oh, yeah.
Hey, did he do a rain dance yet? You going to get wet, Hez? What's the forecast?
Let me look up the weather for today, actually. I think it's only 50 degrees out right now. So it's going to be something. Let's see.
It's only 71 here in Dallas by the bar.
It's supposed to be cloudy today. It's supposed to rain tomorrow.
So it's 71 in Dallas. It's 80 here. How did you guys swing that? It's 80 in Austin. I don't get how they get to have cool weather up there.
Because Texas is the size of a small European country?
No, it's the size of a large European country.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
It's larger than any European country.
Yeah, Texas.
What has when you do when you check the weather, you basically need that guy from Family Guy, the weatherman.
Oh yeah.
It's gonna rain. Thank you.
Oh my. Where's your little boys? I can't do what's his name's voice.
Yeah. The way he whistles when he talks. Yeah. I can't do that either.
He replaces Brewster with a duck. He woke up at the quack of dawn.
Did you know how I knew Hezekiah was did you know how I could tell Hezekiah was a Russian? I go, hey, Hezekiah, what you rushing for? Are you going to the bathroom because you're peeing? Oh, I'm funny.
Folks, that was the example of why you need to donate to the Bad Joke Fund.
Yes.
To help people make better jokes. We'll be donating a lot to Uncle Artie and News Now Voodoo.
Hey, I'm going to teach you guys how to write good jokes. Hey, step number 1 to writing a good joke. Come up with a premise. For example, the premise, you guys suck. And then once you have your premise, then you have to come up with a setup. The setup is, man, you guys suck. And then you got to come up with a punchline to make the premise funny. So, you put it all together and the joke becomes, you guys suck. Like, for real.
Get off the stage.
Boo.
What, that wasn't funny? Okay, I got a funny one. All right.
All right, now if this one is not funny, you're getting net slapped.
Okay, all right. This one's gonna be great. Because I did it wrong last time. I'll do it right this time.
You sure about that?
The setup is cops suck. And the punchline is, because that's what they do.
You blow! Get off the stage!
You're getting flapped now.
Zap him!
Wait, you're voting for me to get zappified? I don't like that. No. Come on.
You brush your teeth with a piece of cheddar cheese.
Hey, I think News Now Voodoo needs to stop writing jokes and, for a few minutes. He needs a moment to compose himself.
That's right.
That's right. Let him settle.
You mean decompose himself?
Well, don't do that. Well, probably.
Oh, wait a minute. All right.
I got it. Decompose and decompress. And then I'll make a big old mess. When I poo lands in your shoe, because that's just what I want to do.
Go away!
Flat time.
You know, I have to admit, that wasn't that bad.
It was worse than bad.
Did you hear that News Now Voodoo and 2 other frauditors walked into a building one day? You would have thought at least one of them would have seen it.
Oh, no. Yeah, there you go.
Hey, Hez, you know what? I'm going to rage quit because you can't shock me off of here so I can go to work. Now, you jerk, I'm going to keep staying up here. You ain't going to shock me out of here, you jerk.
Oh, yeah,
I'm not going anywhere.
Hey, NCR. They told me on your live stream yesterday you challenged me to a dance battle. I've had 2. I had a dance battle against Uncle Artie and I won, and then I had a dance battle against Katie Zed and she won. So you'll be the tiebreaker.
His live stream was pretty interesting last night. It had a theme. I even said it last night. There's a theme to this. I'm like, you had a pervert in the bathroom. You had another pervert in the bathroom. You had another pervert. I'm like, picking up people asking for threesomes at the gym. Like, is it pervert night here in NCRs?
Oh, hey, did you guys hear? There's a story that just came over about a frauditor on the news. This is for real. Did you hear about the frauditor? Apparently, he fell out of the 18-story nightclub. Apparently, he wasn't a bouncer.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's time for the cup. Jake.
Happy.
Dance. Let's go. All right. Okay. Ole, all right. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for joining us once again. And as always, any last words, Mr. David, Mr. Persons?
Yeah, everybody, do unto others as you would have them do unto you, and have a great day. And remember that we're all in it together and God's with us.
That's right. And Mr. Thomas, don't forget to join Mr. Thomas and Ray tonight for their first episode of the Wednesday night show. Here's the link to the Hump Day R&R. Any last words, Mr. Thomas?
Yes, please come and join us. We will have fun. If you thought that we was having fun here this morning, we're gonna have a lot more fun this evening. And also, did you know that David E. Persons was there when the Hindenburg crashed?
Oh yeah. It was a very hot experience.
Oh yeah.
He was actually the guy that said, "Oh, the humanity."
He was the one who took the picture that's on the Led Zeppelin album cover.
Oh, the humanity.
Anyway, so too soon. On that note, ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for joining us. Hopefully we'll see you at the Hump Day R&R show. Thank you so much. I gotta go to work. I love you guys. Yeah. I'm all shook up.
Thank you very much.